T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone! Did you guys see T-Man 978's chill review for Studio Series 86 Grimlock and Wheelie? Well, if you did, you noticed that they could use a little bit of improvement, but it was pretty much a great figure. One improvement, we need a whole new Wheelie because that one sucks. Grimlock himself has some gaping holes in his arm and some other few things. If those things bother you, guess what? DNA Design has an upgrade kit for you. And now I'm going to bring in T-Man 978 to talk all about this. Over to you, T-Man 978. Oh, thank you, T-Man 978. No problem. Okay, so yeah, like that guy said, we get a few things like the sword that he's missing. The G1 toy came with a sword. One thing I'm going to have to look up. I don't remember it being... Any sword that I see for Grimlock now hasn't been silver, so I don't know. You get a whole bunch of fillers and neck pieces and new dino arms, and you get a whole new Wheelie. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with this kit's Wheelie figure. He doesn't have a name. It doesn't say that he's not Wheelie, so it doesn't say that he is Wheelie. But yeah, the head is actually super similar. I don't know if they took this guy and just recast it, but it is very similar. The holes in the same spot, but the faces are differently sculpted. I think the official Hasbro Takara Tomy one looks better. He comes with two optional heads, and for the life of me, I cannot tell the difference, like, at all. Let me zoom in on it. Focus. And now let me unplug this before it keeps scraping and driving you all nuts. Yeah, I can't tell at all what the difference is. One of them, this one, the mouth is kind of open. So there's that. He's talking. The other face, I don't know. I don't know whether it's supposed to be like that or what. I watched the review. I think I watched TM reviews a minute ago. I'm not watching anybody else. You tell me in the comments. Sorry. Here we go. Now, if this guy right here could stand up, they might be close to the same height. Let's put their arms together. Their arms are like the exact same length. And you see there are color scheme differences. That is a Toy Hacks Repro label sticker. Here is the back. Again, these wheels are just for show. You can actually take the official figure's slingshot and put it into the replacement figure's hand. And there you are. You can still do that pose right there with no rubber band. Let me move this crap out the background. But if you want to replace the head, you just pop it back like that and grab the one with the whistle mouth. Where is that? Kind of hard to see with my old people eyes on this tiny figure. There you are. He's rhyming something. The articulation. Arms are on a ball joint. They can go out to there. They can swivel around. He has a ball joint at the elbow. He can bend 90 degrees or slightly above 90 to be honest. No wrist rotation, but the wrist can do this due to transformation. The waist can swivel because that's on the ball joint. It can teeter. Yes, teeter side to side. It can go back. It can kind of come forward. It can come really forward if you do that. The neck is on a ball joint. It can go down inside of his chest. Can look up a tiny face. Teeter side to side and rotate. Legs do this. Go back. Go forward. They can come out right here on the ball joint. They swivel right here. They bend that much. And the ankles can go all the way down. They can kind of tilt a little bit. They're attached in here on a ball joint on the side. So you get the slightest taste of ankle pivot, but nothing to write home about. I like the figure. I just wish this clamped together better in robot mode. It just, every time you move the chest, it's like coming apart. Oh, you know what? I don't have autofocus on. That was a problem. But yeah, it can rotate, of course. Let's show you a comparison against a Legends class. Here he is next to a Legends class figure. Of course, Deluxe and all that junk would be bigger. And let's do the transformation. The hands rotate like that. Rotate like this. You need to pull this up, bring this up, push the head back some. We need to push this in. All right, cut the music, cut the music. Before you guys talk about me in the comments, I'm going to talk about myself. I try to never do this, but I hope you get the picture of what I'm trying to show you. It's a little piece behind the windshield on his chest that you need to push forward. Like from that angle, and pull it out the front right here until you get there. Now we can push the legs together. Put the toes down like that. Rotate the butt forward. Bring this up right here, this piece. It's on the double hinge. Bring it up until these little nubs tab in to his shoulders on both sides. Now we can close the little chest hatch right there. And rotate the ball joint forward into this little divot between his legs, between his shins right there. Now we can move see this little hole right there, this thing right here, this nub, in theory it's supposed to stick in there, and it does loosely. As soon as you pinch it a tiny bit, it will come loose. So yeah, that is frustrating right there, but here he is. Looking like a little guy in a spacesuit. But I can't remember what the original toy looked like. It's been too long. But here we are with this. I have the Titans Return figure, but such is my life, I don't know where I put it. Is there anywhere you can store this if you decide to straight up give it to him instead of the other Wheelie? Maybe you could put it right there. But getting this Wheelie's head out, I think I'm gonna have to unscrew his body. Yeah, I unscrewed that screw, and now this ball joint is more visible. Popping it that way. Reverse transformation, put the hands like that. Lift this up off of here. Bring his legs up right there. Open this hatch. Start bringing this down while avoiding the head. Start pushing this back up like that. And bring this like this. Bring the arms down. Straighten the feet. Separate the legs. Now I'm going to push this back and see if I can't get this to pop into there. I can, very toughly. But now, here he is with the better looking official face. Arguably, in my opinion. The eyes are definitely better detailed. The whole face is better detailed to me. And it's actually painted. So, yeah. There we are with the DNA Designs Wheelie. It's not done. He has little nubs right there on his legs. You can attach this nub into that port right there. So now here he is, riding on Grimlock's shoulder with way better articulation and whatnot. So, doesn't that look cool? I mean, it seems crazy that this is an upgrade kit made to fill in blank spaces and whatnot on Grimlock, but now we need an upgrade kit for this guy. So yeah, that's the one that complaint, and I wish the wheels actually worked. But other than that, it's a cool little extra figure that they put in there with the whole upgrade situation. Now let's see if one of these heads can actually fit in there. Yep, it is loose and wobbly and not painted, but it's in there. I'm starting with these forearm covers right here. Like, this might be someone's main problem, and this is all you need. Plastic feels good, but let's let you see this. It dips in on one side. That's how you know it's supposed to be for here, so it can actually reach that. So we're going to need to remove that screw and use one of the longer of the two replacements. There's 3 replacement screws in there. There's this one that is 2.3 millimeters by 10 millimeters, and another one that's 2 millimeters by 6 millimeters. So I took the screw off. Now I'm going to put this one, or this thing here. Is this the right piece? No. Going to put this here. How you know you have the right one? It actually clips into that port right there, or it should. It's not porting it. That is unfortunate for me. So this is the main thing that is supposed to be replacing, and that's not getting off to a good start. So put that new black screw in there and screw it. So yeah, I have it screwed in. It opens up, gets out the way so that the hand can go in there and pull it right there. But from what I'm seeing right here, it fixes a problem and then gives you a new problem. So I'm gonna have to probably shave a bit of plastic off right there so it can actually just shut at least. And to show you, this has the same exact problem. So yeah, get your X-Acto knife ready, or some other sharp blade ready to shave a little slither of plastic off of this, because that don't want to go in there. And even on this side, yeah, that don't want to go in there. They put a peg on both sides, but I have no clue why they would need to do that. All right, now for the seemingly unnecessary hollowness on the bottom of the feet. If it's correct in these instructions, this is supposed to go here. Just shove that into there, and yeah, it's there. Then we have this. I'm shocked they leave a spot for this hexagon right here, which is a 5 millimeter port. There we go. Just get it in there, shove it in. They probably do it just in case you want to have flame effects down there. Same stuff over here. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head. I haven't heard that song in forever. And it didn't come on the stations that I listen to, so I don't know what's up with that. Probably one of those advertisements, but doesn't that look so much better not to have hollowness down there? That is awesome. Now, I wasn't going to do any type of tutorial on all this stuff. I was going to just say, watch TM Reviews video, but here I am doing it. And the last thing that he comes with, as far as the robot mode, there's some more stuff you need to do for dinosaur mode. He comes with this sword that looks like, I'm guessing a G1 sword, because it looks like every Masterpiece Dinobot sword ever. So now he can have the sword and a gun, just like the original G1 toy. Isn't that spectacular? Now, Every other sword, like I said, is typically red because it's supposed to be like a flame sword and whatnot. But there you are. He is all armed up. Let's get him in a sword swinging pose on the fly. Oh, Jesus. Why is this coming apart? I said I wanted to do this like on the fly, simple, easy. You know what? Let me put that leg like that. Maybe he's putting the gun out the way and he's hitting somebody with that daggone sword. And you can't see half of this because I didn't have the camera down. But yay! Good articulation on a regular generation style toy. Isn't that super? Now let's get him in a dinosaur mode. Before that, I wanted to show Wheelie next to this Legion's class Fix-It right here. He is taller, as you can see. So, there you are. Legions, Legends, and whatever Wheelie is. Before I forget, I got this side to close tight. What I did was actually, I sliced, let me get the little knife out. I sliced a piece of plastic off right here. And I tried to cut like slithers down this direction. Now this one is in there. It's still kind of popping out. This one is actually locked into place. So yeah. Use your own discretion on how you're going to fix that. But that's what I did. All right, here's Grimlock in his dinosaur mode. We can see that we have these covers right here now, instead of just seeing his hands. So that's a thing, that's cool. What we can replace now is this just plain gold collar. If you don't like that, we can change his static hands. Everything below this elbow up to here is static, doesn't rotate, the fingers don't move or anything. And he is missing his front teeth. So what we're gonna have to do is unscrew here, here, and here. I trust you adults watching this, because that's what I do this channel for. Y'all know how to unscrew things. And if you don't, ask a parent, I guess. I seriously doubt that a kid has this upgrade kit. Or maybe a kid could be watching this and be like, hey, I want mine to be better. Let me unscrew all this. And here I am rambling, and now I'm doing what I didn't plan on doing. Tutorial. So consider yourself lucky you get to hear me talking a little bit more. Unscrew those. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm assuming that I can just split his head now. The head should be on top. Yeah. Get that one side off. This jaw is one piece. And what we can do here now, though, here is the inside of the lower mouth with the teeth in it. You can just shove that into place. And now he has that, like, underbite right here. That's just in there. You can glue that if you want. Let's see if I can move it forward a little bit more. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Should it actually come out? Because the top teeth need to go over that. Yeah, that's actually accurate, but no. Let's take this off. Squeezing in between there. This is taking more effort than I would like. This is a spudger. Let me know if you need to know what spudgers are or how to get them, because I can give you an Amazon link that will help my channel. But look, here is some detail. They kind of figured that people would do these upgrade kits, and they left this detail in there. Isn't that cool? But we are now going to separate this, hopefully, and pay attention that this was the eyeballs, but here are the top teeth we can assemble. You can basically put this loop through here like that. So now he's gonna have top teeth. Get that straight. Here is the new neck. You take this piece right here, shove that neck detail in here, and now I'm going to put the eyeballs back right there, put this back on here, well, I'm going to put the head on first. How about that? Now I'm going to put the eyeball onto this and into its place. Make sure you can see it right here. So that's good. And now we can put this on here. Like that. And close his... Oh, wait. I'm going to need the jaw. Work smarter, T-Man. I did something dumb. We can't close this back on there because we need this to be wrapped around here. And now we need to put that on there. And now we can put all this together. I'm trying to make sure everything is pinched as tight as it can be because this is coming apart. Now I do realize that it does need to screw, and we need to put the original screws back in here, and that other smaller screw needs to go in the neck. So let me try to get this together first and see if that's working right. So now we have the clear neck. You can still see the inner workings. It's cool that they did that. I think they were originally gonna do this, but then they changed their mind. I guess having this like this would be way more cartoon accurate. But I bet you the designer's original intention was to have it like this, to have the perfect Dinobots. But there you go with that. Last thing we got to do is put on these little arms. These are on, they're basically clipped on. I see little notches right there. So I guess the best way would be to pull them off that way. So I'm bending them straight forward and just putting more force than you should, and it's coming right off. These hands look, yeah, I can't tell. They almost look completely identical. But from what I'm seeing, this is probably the front finger. So I can't tell. There's no like markings on there. So I'm going to shove them on this way. Shove it on that way. And now we don't get any more outward range on the arms. The plastic pretty much completely matches, so that is perfect. Now he has rotation right here in the wrist, and each one of these fingers are individually articulated. Isn't that cool? So now we have the perfect Grimlock. The mouth opens up. We have all the teeth you want. And the last thing you can do, it comes with this part with these two little round things. They are hole fillers right here, so you don't have screws. So you put them in if you absolutely have no plans on taking this off. In the instructions, they don't show you that you gotta like cut this off, but I would suggest cutting it, because yeah, just bending it is flexing that, and that is too much plastic right here. Then that's supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be perfectly shaped like that on the other side. Oh boy, cutting these is hard. It's not neat. I'm not sure which side it's supposed to be on, but it has a little divot in the one side, so I'm not going to put it on that side. And I'm going to shove it into his face, or at least attempt to. Y'all get the picture. Shove the round things into the round holes. Sheesh. I got them in there. I don't know if it was even worth it. I guess they have these little openings just in case you want to decide you want to take it out. You can get something small like a paper clip or something and pull them out. Now, one thing I need to mention with these upgrades, the neck. Now that I screwed that in there, if you want this not to have a gap right there, you got to screw it tight, and that makes this tighter. So lifting that kind of lifts the whole thing up right there. So just know that you might have to hold here while you're lifting them off. But yeah, I like these improvements. I like being able to see this detail right there. I like him having fingers that move individually, and I like him having the rotation right there. So if you wanted to, you can even have him holding something in front of him. So that's cool. And the sword. The sword has this little peg right there. You can attach that there so you can hold the sword. And they did a good job color matching and whatnot. So that's cool. You still do have access to put this guy on Grimlock's back. I haven't tried this. I forgot. You have to like put it into the grooves and whatnot. Hold on. Yeah, unlike this Wheelie right here who has these little cutouts right here, this guy doesn't seem. No, you know what? He does have it right here. I could not see that in the instructions. They don't get clear with that, but yeah, that looks kind of weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would just sit them on them like this. That's kind of what they show in the instructions. But end of the day, these effects pieces or these filler pieces are good. This is the main problem right here with this not wanting to plug in perfectly, and you having to do improvements on that. That part sucks. But other stuff like the teeth on the top and the bottom and this collar, great. The sword, great. The fillers right here on his feet, great. I like it. And it's a little bit expensive. It's probably more expensive because you're getting this little original figure, which probably would retail at $20 by itself. But yeah, cool. And I explained the problems with this chest not really locking into place. But all of the issues I can get around, to be honest with you. So it's a good set. I got this set off of BBTS, but I'm going to see if it's actually on Toy Dojo or somewhere. I'll put a link in the description if I do find it. If you don't see it in the description, I did not find it. But thank you so much for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click the